This is Red Steel Dragon, and I am coming at you with a video about Hawken. This is my second video in my series so far. The point of this video is really going to be highlighting the Reaper mech, some of its abilities, and perhaps some of the ways you can use it to your advantage. First thing we're going to look at is the armor points. You'll notice they're 531 on the lower end of the screen down there. Secondly, you can see there's an item there. Somehow I managed to fire off my missile, but that is a slow-moving missile that you start out with. Usually I don't use it unless I'm just trying to make somebody move, or I'm waiting for them to pop around a corner and I've got a good chance of actually hitting them. See, I've got another Reaper right here next to me. The special ability on this mech is called Precision Overdrive. That is located by, or can be identified by that icon, which looks like a target reticle on the upper left portion of my mech cockpit right here. Things to consider about this mech is, one, it does not have a lot of armor, but two, it can be quite maneuverable. I find that it works just fine for mid-range sniping, nothing too crazy. Get out of dodge. Okay, I took a lot of damage there, but it wasn't too bad. I managed to survive it. Let's see if I can survive it for the long term. Other things to think about with this mech is it's not a mech you want to sit in one place. It is not a tank. It is not going to take a lot of damage for you. You want to reposition as often as you can. As with any gameplay that's team-oriented in Hawken, you also want to stick with your teammates as much as possible. The lone wolf gets picked off by the other herd. Okay, that little timer, it means I initiated my countdown on my precision overdrive. I am just gonna get sniped to death by that guy. Another close call. I'm probably gonna have to reposition here again because I've got a feeling he's gonna sneak up right behind me. All in all, 1-0. That's not a bad KDR. However, I'm 3 minutes into this match, so things are going kind of slow. We're kind of sitting up on this high ground. High ground is a good thing with Hawken. It gives you a little bit better of a defensible position, but there's also not enough activity going on right here, so that's a little frustrating. I complain and then get shot from behind. Kind of diverging from my preaching here by breaking off from my pack a little bit, but I wanted to kind of get a good idea of what's going on over here in the distance. Yeah, I can see there's at least 2 of them down here. And I'm about to be overwhelmed. Outstanding work. Let's see if I can survive this one too. Oh, so close. Not too bad though. 2-to-1 death ratio, or kill death ratio. I'll take that any day. Let's see if we can get a little bit more action in here. Things that are good about this mech, things that I might recommend. When you get enough points built up, whether you're using cash for meteor credits or not, or whether you're going to just go ahead and play out as much as you can and get the Hawken points, I would recommend getting something to increase your mobility. Also, your bullet fire is a good thing to focus on. Currently, my Reaper mech is level 18, and I've made sure to focus primarily on bullet damage, and I've avoided trying to increase anything like explosion damage from items, etc. But it would be kind of pointless, considering I'm such a bullet-based mech. Other things to think about at level 4 is when you pick up this Hawken's PRR or PPR, whatever it is. It just gives you the automatic fire rate. Before that, you have a weapon which gives you a semi-automatic fire rate. I don't know what he was thinking nosediving me, but you might have noticed I used that missile on him. So again, that semi-automatic rate was okay, but it was one click, one fire, just like your right-click sniper weapon, which, you know, I think it provided a decent amount of damage, but I think overall you're going to do more damage with the automatic fire. Other things to consider: reaching level 25 will be a good thing. Get a better high-powered item or higher-powered weapon, sort of a prestige weapon. Use your precision overdrive often. Don't let it go to waste. It cools down fairly quickly. You can see the cooldown timer starting on it right now. A couple of friends nearby, that's always a good thing. Let's keep it that way. Got about 3.5 minutes left here. It's still a close match. Can't complain about it. Can't complain about the damage I'm taking. And with this kind of match being so close, the last thing I want to do is just blow it with another death. Like this guy. And there it is. So I should have taken cover a little bit sooner, a little bit better perhaps. You can see the enemies are well packed in together. They're playing good team. Let's see if I can't rejoin the battle. Cause a little bit of havoc at least. 26 to 28. They still got us by 2, and we got about 3 minutes left. You can easily turn around a battle of that ratio. Other things to consider: if you're trying to sneak up on somebody, do not jump or boost toward them. Do not use fire when you don't absolutely need to. Those are things that pop up on radar. If you decide to use a technician and you're trying to repair somebody, keep in mind that that pops up on radar as well. You don't want to do that if you've got a sniper who's trying to keep their cover. And just like that, I made some mistake. That's what I was talking about. Walk over to the side, flank your enemy, and then surprise them with the shot. If you're a Reaper or a Sharpshooter, it's a good thing to just do it range. It's not something you'd want to get up close and personal with, because then you got to get back out of there. And with that low armor, it's not necessarily a good deal for you. Okay, about 1.5 minutes left. Got his attention. If you are not paying attention to where the sharpshooters are, they will take you down. Things to keep in mind with sharpshooters: keep them moving. You do not want them stationary and up at a high perch. They will ruin your day. I have seen matches where there's been more than one perched together, and the only thing I could do was really just keep them distracted. It was more for the team's benefit than anything else. They got us by. They're up by 4, 40 seconds. Good chance we're going to lose this match. 1-0. Oh, so close. So that was my match with Reaper. It was a pretty unexciting match overall, but we kind of talked about some of the basics. Precision overdrive, use it often when it comes to your, if you want to take cover, or I'm sorry, stay stealthy. Do not go out there and burst out into the front. Do not use your jump jets. Do not use excess fire. Other things to think about. Hey, look, I got an award for killing 150 mechs using the Reaper. Beyond that, stick to your group, flank when you can, but don't get overzealous. This is not a large mech. It does have maneuverability over the Class B and Class C mechs, but if you get caught by more than one of them up close, there's a good chance that you're going to take it pretty badly. Other things to keep in mind is that rocket that you start off with. You don't have to keep it. You can switch that weapon out, but if you do decide to keep it, it's got a couple of uses. One, to make somebody move, such as a sniper position, or two, really just to sneak up on somebody or damage them flat out like I did with that technician during the match. So again, thanks very much for watching. This is Red Steel Dragon. You can get me at redsteeldragon at gmail.com if you got any questions. Thanks so much. Bye.